Welcome. This little sequence here is for those of you who are fairly new to yoga and new to sun salutations. So I'm going to break it down a little bit so that you have some really clear instructions so you don't get into bad habits. So plant your feet. For beginners, it's probably better to have them slightly apart. Maybe 2 fists worth is your hip distance. And then just rock back and forth on the feet. So try and keep it really relaxed. There's no, there's no dead right or wrong for any particular body. Just start to feel a sense of arriving in your feet, the foundations of your pose. You're going to rock back and forth on the feet, just awakening them up a little bit, bending and straightening the knees. Try not to stick the bottom out or have it too tucked under. There's a nice sort of sense of a neutral spine. And then press into the feet, look forward. Power your fingers down to the floor, and as they do that, the shoulders will draw back and down. This is really important to keep them back and down, not overdoing it, but not underdoing it. So as you draw the shoulders back and down, you're standing now in Tadasana, the mountain pose. So just follow me, just keep it a little light. Inhale, lift the arms up above the head, just like a wave. The inhale comes up. As you move up into your hands above the head pose, try not to squeeze the bum too much. So you're supporting the lower back and you're lifting up and open. And then coming down as if there's a pipeline in the center of your body. You can bend your knees or keep them straight depending on how long your hamstrings are. Tuck the head in. From here, look a little forward and step your right leg back into a deep lunge and look forward. You can come onto the fingertips if that's helpful and keep that back toe tucked under. Look forward, maybe a little up, so you're keeping the throat open and you're starting to open into the psoas and into the groin. From here, lift up the back knee and step into your plank. So this is the first part we'll stop in. If you need to modify, just leave the knees on the floor. If you are okay in plank, stay here, press the heels to the back of the room or back of your mat. Tailbone comes down and elongates. Squeeze your bum if that feels okay. Try not to collapse in the shoulders here or collapse the head. So you're pushing up in the shoulders, you're looking to the front of the mat and you're feeling a sense of wrapping around so that you feel really centered through the core. From this place here, drop the knees down, keep your hands where they are, and then stick the bottom up as you place the chest down, a little bit like a press up. Squeeze the elbows in. Inhaling, flow through to a baby cobra. So as you come through to cobra, you really want to be working the posterior chain of the body. Keep the pubic bone down, the toenails down. Keep rolling the shoulders back and down and look forward. Lift your hands so you know you're recruiting the right muscles. Some people just chuck the hands into the floor and actually you're undoing all of the benefits of the back by doing that. Once you've activated the back, put the hands down, spread them wide. The thumbs are in line with the chest. The breath is super steady. From here, pressing into the hands, push up, push back to a child pose. If it feels better for you, you can take the knees wider. You can move a little side to side. Just work instinctively into the body. Come forward onto all fours, and as you come onto all fours, tuck the toes under and glide back to your downward dog. Keep pressing out through the back of the heels. Now, quite a nice way to warm up here is to rise up onto the tiptoes and press down. Rise up, press down. Maybe come onto the front of one foot, maybe onto the other. And don't be shy to kind of move the bottom side to side, walk out the legs. You're really warming up the body, opening all of the lines of energy within the body. 72,000 energy lines starting to stream open. A nice little adjustment here is to bend the knees so you're feeling quite light and springy, and then straighten them. Never over straighten the back of the legs. If you're feeling ever any pulling in the insertion point of the sitting bone and the hamstring, please do soften your knees. So you want to feel the stretch in the belly of the muscle. You're planting your hands down, the head is relaxed, and the gaze is either to the knees or the navel, depending on the length of your neck. From here, look forward. Step your right leg forward, look forward, drop onto the left knee. Step the left foot forward, feet hip distance, and drop the head down between where the knees are. Your knees can be very bent or straight, again, depending on the length of your hamstrings. Inhale, lift and rise. I like to bring them out to the side, like I'm collecting in the energy of the day, looking up and back. Exhaling back to the center, look forward. So let's do the same on the left side. Inhaling up, exhaling. Big Ujjayi breath, the belly's pulling into the spine as you exhale. Left leg goes back, deep lunge, look up. Right leg goes back, you're in a strong plank position. So remember, you can modify, or you can just stay here in your plank, really wrapping the tailbone and the belly in towards each other. Your gaze is to the front of your mat as if the hands were the base of a triangle. From here, drop the knees, the chest comes down, the elbows are in, and then inhale through to your baby cobra. Toenails down, hands lift to make sure you're recruiting the right muscles. Exhale, press back to your child pose. Settle here. Allow the spine to lengthen, allow the forehead to come down, and then you're back on all fours. Keep those fingers spread like starfish, toes tuck under, and you lift up and back to your downward dog. Again, don't be shy to walk out the dog. Opening up the side body as you arc through one side and then maybe the other. Maybe you want to come over onto the side of the feet. Very much moving into the instinct of the body. Everybody is carrying different stuff. Everybody's had a different night's sleep. Just breathing in and breathing out, arriving in the body that you have on the mat today. Looking forward, left leg comes forward silently. Now, some of you won't be able to get it there. Just help it get there, it's fine. And then drop the knee, look up. Exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling back here. So let's try that whole thing, but with the breath. So now you've got a little bit more of a tutorial about where to go with it. Let's go now, inhaling together. Exhaling, soft knees if you need. Right leg inhaling back. Left leg coming back, and as you exhale, knees, chest, chin, inhaling cobra. Exhaling child. Inhaling forward onto all fours. Exhaling downward dog. Look forward, inhaling right. Exhaling left. Inhaling up. Exhaling back to the center. Left side to finish, inhaling up. Exhaling down like a waterfall. Take your time. Left leg goes back. Right leg goes back. And you exhale. Inhaling forward to cobra. Exhaling back to the child pose. Open or close your eyes. It's all good. Come forward as you inhale to all fours. Tuck the toes, exhaling. Look forward, inhale, left leg. Right leg. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhaling. And exhaling back here to the center of the chest. Drop the hands either side of the hips. Close your eyes. And just feel any residue or any simmering effects through the body just by that simple Surya Namaskar. Grounded through the feet, lightening through the upper body as if you're being drawn up by a golden thread from the crown. Opposition in the body, standing tall and proud like a mountain. Let's do the whole thing now without the child pose. Let's go. Inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling right, left, inhaling cobra, exhaling downward dog, Inhaling, right leg comes forward. Exhaling, left. Inhaling up. Exhaling, look forward. Inhaling, left. Exhaling. Left leg inhaling. Exhaling down through your knees, chest, chin. Inhaling cobra. Remember, all the muscles of the back are activated. You could lift off your hands. Tuck the toes. Lift up and back into your downward dog. Exhaling fully. Look forward. Left leg comes forward. Right leg comes forward. Nose to knees. Inhaling up. All the way up and back. Exhaling forward. And release the hands. Close the eyes and just feel the residue of your little practice, the movement of energy, the awakening of the body. And feel the sensations of the soles of the feet on the floor. Grounded, stable, open and awake. Namaste.